Hey guys, Tyrip here bringing you some more Warcraft 3 action. Playing today, spawning in the north with Xlord, playing as Undead, going for the Cryptlord first. See the town portal sell-off there. Makes offensive in the south. We have SyDe playing as Undead also, but going for the Dreadlord. This one from the Xperion Cup semi-finals. And yeah, I've turned on the team-coloured health bars on this one, just because I think, you know, for mirror matches, maybe it makes it a bit easier to see. Mirror matches and team games. So, different creeping routes, very fast expansion coming for SyDe. We also have a beetle coming down.
Under attack.
Gonna do some recon, spot that. Looks like Xlord not going to come over and harass, going to go for his own expansion. To there for the the Dreadlord. There we go, expansion underway. Have the beetle up here for Xlord, making things tricky for SyDe. SyDe just continuing on his path though, not putting down the expansion, doing some more creeping. So he might want to try hit level 3. Do have these skeleton run-bys, making Xlord think twice about whether it's safe to leave his own expansion, so he's not coming over to do any harass at the moment. Just playing defense. Now the beetle scouts the creeping location. And that's level 3, so
player's forces are under
mapped
attack.
out creep route here for SyDe. It's level 3. Now in a nice position to come and attack. Xlord has left his expansion, so it is quite vulnerable at this stage. Starting to come back with most of his army now. Could still perhaps get his gold mine cancelled, however. No, SyDe's not going to try that.
A player's forces are under attack.
We skirmish here, ghoul on ghoul action. Big carrion swarm. I'm not really killing anything with that. Anything that's died so far are skeletons. Maybe there's one ghoul over here. Part of a different control group.
A town is under siege.
A lot of very low health ghouls. Here goes one.
A player's forces
Quite
are
a few
under
more
attack.
on death's door, but still alive. Surrounded team coming in from Xlord. Oh boy, wasn't paying attention with the Dreadlord. He does have the staff though. Another ghoul falling. Now 3 ghouls to SyDe out back in Xlord's base. Maybe he's going to look for some surrounds himself. SyDe leaving this ghoul behind for the moment. Okay, able to run out now. And disengage. Been running with 3 acolytes, SyDe a little bit further behind. He's going to have 4 once it's complete, so making up for a little bit of lost time. Second crypt coming in for SyDe. Hasn't started his tech yet.
A town is under siege.
Interesting. Does not have a graveyard down either, so can't be going for fiends. Double crypt ghouls? Seems like a very tough strategy, but power to him if he gets it to work. Okay, these ghouls that did harass and kill off those couple ghouls in Xlord's base, they get picked off with the Impale. Level up on the Cryptlord as well. There we go, a bit of a brawl. Oh, that's a good carrion swarm. A lot of low health units after that, but good control so far from Xlord, getting away with all these low health ghouls. Oh, spoke too soon. Ghouls falling on both sides. I'll run away for all SyDe's low health ghouls. Tense moments, but both players holding up pretty well on the micro department. Not losing too much. Ghoul's just so fragile, so low health, no armor. Without any upgrades. Xlord coming in for a base attack. Do have a lot of low health ghouls back here. They are on blight, healing up, but still vulnerable to go down.
A player's forces are under attack.
And here's one now. Oh, one hit. Able to run out for the moment. Xlord though looking for the cancel on the graveyard with the Crypt Lord, able to successfully get that cancel. This ghoul's still very low, one hit. Now Xlord just out the back. Meanwhile, Side going for the expansion. He's got the aura now, the vamp aura.
A player's forces are
ghouls
under
heal
attack.
up a bit. But Xlord doing a nice amount of economy damage himself inside base. Does have those double crypt ghouls rolling in though. Trying to defend a lot of low health ghouls.
A town
There
is
go
under
two
siege.
more. Xlord also with the second crypt. His one at the expansion position though. Starting to lose a few acolytes from the gold mine. Does manage to get his graveyard up though, uncancelled. So maybe could transition to
player's forces are
some
under
fiends.
attack.
He does have a lot of gold in the bank. Rebuild on the graveyard now for Side. Just all out economy damage on both sides. One at the base, one at the expansion. Stuffing back now. Good number of beetles here to continue the fight. Looks like he's stuffed back to the main. Wants to pick up some mana potions, I suspect. Currently occupied. Oh, no, it does get the
Player's
kill.
forces are under attack.
Two more goals, and that's level 5 on the Dreadlord already. That is a lot of experience. Looking to disengage now that the Crypt Lord's back here. Crypt Lord also has the boots.
Town is under siege.
Make him a bit faster, so does the Dreadlord. That's how he's able to chase down those ghouls so effectively. And it looks like Xlord's going to be the one coming forwards this time.
A player's forces are
Swordhouse
under
coming
attack.
in. Going to rebuild these acolytes so it's slowing down his economy a decent chunk. Going to go for some creeping. Try hit level 5 himself. Staff in. Oh boy! And he steals the experience! Doesn't get to benefit from that experience since he's already level 5. Can't level up from creeps anymore, but at least the Crypt Lord doesn't get it. Delaying the level 5 over here. Do have a mana potion on that Dreadlord as well. Sacrificial pit coming in. Oh, that is
Player's forces are under attack.
That's a lot of ghouls. And now starting the tech up to tier 3. Doesn't have Ghoul Frenzy yet. That is a tier 3 upgrade, but sure with this number of ghouls, maybe want to wait for that upgrade before attacking. Similar number of ghouls though for Xlord. Looks like he's going for upgrades, but not for the ghouls, for the fiends, which he does not yet have. Chasing down these beetles. Gonna go for
A
some
player's forces
creeping.
are under attack.
Interesting. Maybe get an item. Oh boy, this could backfire though. Still coming in here with the Crypt Lord. Impale. One ghoul down. Got the Death Knight here now as well. Oh, another ghoul. That Crypt Lord pretty fast with those boots still. Looks like he's going to be able to pick off one more ghoul. Dust picked up. Okay, he bought the dust, sold it, and then went to the invis potion.
A player's
Looks like he's going to
forces
try
are under
harass the
attack.
acolytes, I would guess. That carrion swarm again. But a full wall off actually here from Xlord. So the Dreadlord actually can't come back there to hit the acolytes to finish them off. He's going to have to rely on another carrion swarm, spreading acolytes out, so you can only hit maybe one acolyte with the follow-up carrion swarm. Does deny mining for all this time, however. Going in for the follow-up. Ghouls coming in now. Okay. It's going to settle for the ghouls. And kill those instead. Here comes Side's runner of ghouls.
A player's forces are under
Not
attack.
quite tier 3 yet, doesn't have the upgrades. Okay, he's going for upgrades now, upgrading the ghoul damage and armor. I feel like maybe that was a tiny bit slow, but he's committing. It's nighttime as well. Wow, picking up a shredder, interesting option. Here comes the ghoul army. Lord staff's back, big impale. Staff into the ghoul, getting on top of the acolytes. They're low, but we do have the statue there providing some healing as well as a healing ward now. Oh, this is a good defense so far from Xlord. Buys a mana potion. Another reasonable carrying swarm, but he's going to have to town portal out from that. It's about 4 ghouls lost so far. Took down 1 acolyte, 2 acolytes. So that push does not go terribly well for Side. Didn't get much experience at all. Well, just really good defense though. With the staff back, the impale slowed things down a lot. He had the statue back there as well to heal. Maybe once the ghouls get their frenzy, they'll be a bit more troubling. But yeah, nice to see as well. I don't see the sacrificial bit too often, but got that shade running around, providing some sight. Let's level up though on the Crypt Lord. Picked up the Lich. So he's got the full tri-hero. And pretty close to a level up on the Death Knight as well.
A town is under siege.
Really wants to hit that level 6. Infernal, such a game changer. Able to do so, and now his expansion under siege. Here come the ghouls. Good carrying swarm, both the statues very, very low. Big and pale, but we do have some statues there healing off some of the AoE damage, the Nova as well. Another good carrying swarm, another statue down. Ghouls very low, the next Nova could be nasty. Oh, the impale only hits... Okay, actually 3 ghouls. More than I thought. But that's a level up. He's got the mana potion as well, can call in the Infernal. Not really a super strong target for the Infernal at the moment, but he's going to bring it down anyway. Oh, the Lich gets very low, so does a Fiend out the back. Here comes some more ghouls. Fiend in the front in some trouble. Couple beetles running around. Needs to bring the Infernal back into the mix. He's getting picked off now by the Undead Tri-Hero. He really needs that Infernal. It's kind of like a second hero for Side. Just out the back, not doing anything for such a long time now. Okay, here it comes back into the mix. It's got that chaos damage, so very, very damaging. Even against heroes, you can see how much damage it's doing to that Crypt Lord. Now going after the heroes. Surround. Town portal out. Either way, quite a lot of damage. Ghouls devouring these corpses, healing back up. Cannibalize. Mana potion, healing back up. Does have a pretty nice item as well, Flute of Accuracy. For when he actually does have range damage. A few Banshees coming into the mix now, interesting option. Suppose they will help against the Carrion Swarm. Fiddle over here. Eyeballs on Xlord's army. And, okay, got a couple gargoyles into the mix. They will help against the destroyers.
A player's
and there are actually no fiends to counter them at the moment. Bring in a gargoyles, pick off a couple acolytes as well. Finish off what the carrion swarm starts. And that's actually a lot of gargoyles now. Definitely hurt the economy. 4 acolytes down. It'll run out to safety.
A player's forces are under attack. A town is under siege.
You can see SyDe well versed in using the Dreadlords. You know, got a couple hits in before firing off the Carrion Swarm. Knew the health thresholds. Going for a second expansion now, scouted by Xlord's Beetle. The gargoyles are back there. And yeah, it's just going with the triple crypt gargoyles. Just pumping them out right now. Food count's pretty similar between the two players.
A town is under siege.
Shut down the Beetle harass, but now Xlord looking for some main base harass potentially. Do have a healthy number of ghouls now. 2-1 upgrades on those also. Worth mentioning, very rare to see 2 upgrades on ghouls. In fact, I think in the entire time I've been shoutcasting, shoutcasting these Warcraft 3 games, I don't think I've seen that so far.
A player's forces are under attack.
And another wave of troops looking for the harass. SyDe now with a large army. Xlord though, similar size army, looks a lot smaller. Those destroyers are quite expensive in terms of food count. Okay, the expansion online now. Still got 2k left.
A player's forces are
in
under
the main
attack.
mine. Gonna have to train up some acolytes. I'll just bring them across. Okay, red camp. Get some nice level ups. Here come the gargoyles right on top of the destroyers. They're out of action. A couple of web down. Here come the ghouls. Bringing them back over to the towers, but still it's so much damage from the gargoyles. Ground army not terribly strong though for SyDe. Takes down all the destroyers, now bringing the gargoyles back in to assist in the fight. Looking for the lich kill, but not getting too much done in that department. Do have the infernal down, blasting away. Oh, that was a horror show of a carrion swarm. Didn't hit anything. And now the infernal getting very low. Death Knight still has a greater mana potion to heal up after this fight. So that fight did not go well for SyDe. But how? SyDe's still up in food count. Did take down all his destroyers, I suppose, but maybe he's just got that many units in production. No, 72 food though. He's got a very, very large army.
A player's forces are under
doesn't
attack.
look like it. Still coming in for the expansion kill. Okay, he spent the Nova on the acolytes. I think that was a mistake. Temporing in. Good number of ghouls here. Good impale though. That's the last of the mana though for Xlord. The mana pot on the Death Knight. Fiend's having to run away to safety.
The town is under siege.
Going for the statue kills. There we go.
A player's forces are under attack.
But the Undead Tri-Hero is still strong. With the Beetles coming up as well. Level 8 now on the Dreadlord. But Xlord's army now equaling the size, in spite of coming into this just a 20 food behind. Kind of shows how SyDe's strategy really tapering off. The Undead Tri-Hero is so strong. I'm a little bit surprised that we didn't see the Dreadlord pick up an orb himself. You know, the extra damage is really helpful. Oh boy, well he's got the Frostworm coming in. Let's see if that can turn things around. He's kind of like a hero. And he's still got the Infernal alive as well. Xlord backed into a corner, has to town portal out. Oh, but he picks off the expansion just before he gets out. SyDe though. Got a good number of ghouls together. Got that Frostworm That's a prime target for the curse, though. Introduce that chance to miss. A couple of fiends got stuck back here. How did that happen? Strange.
A player's forces are under attack.
Ghoul versus Beetle. Side just over here making sure Xlord doesn't go for the second expansion. Rebuilding his own. 200 left in the main mines. Not too much. Looks like Side bringing a couple acolytes across from there early. Since their work is just about done. Similar story for Xlord. He's a little bit further behind since he did get harassed a couple times at their main base. Whereas I think Xlord only harassed the once over here.
A player's forces are under attack.
Yeah, the Shredder over shuts down the Ghoul. Gives a place for these acolytes to go for a next expansion, potentially for Xlord. Still only one Frosty, doesn't have another one in production. Pumping out more and more gargoyles. But it's a healthy number of fiends fully equipped with the anti-magic shell. Gonna limit the damage from that frostworm. Here comes the Infernal though. Ghoul's getting on top. Anti-magic shell soaking the Dreadlord's damage so far. The ghouls are dropping very, very quickly. Infernal out the back doing some good damage though. Frosty comes out of the web. Ghoul front line is just about all dead now. The anti-magic shell's also wearing off. Level 6 on the Crypt Lord. So he's going to pop his ultimate. Try to close out this game. Oh, doesn't even need 2 side throws in the tower. Well, that was a pretty fun match, you know. Both players going for the fast expansions with different heroes. But Side, you know, never... He kind of like, on his path towards level 6, that was just so painful for him. Took too long to hit it, I think. During that time, Xlord leveling up his second and third heroes quite nicely. That's where he really got back into the game. That Undead Tri-Hero, so potent in the late game, but GG, you know, this is a fun one. Mass Ghoul Garg into Frosties, don't see that every day. Well, anyway, guys, we'll wrap on that. Thanks for tuning in to some more Warcraft 3 action. Until next time, goodbye and good luck.